You know, lately a nigga been fighting a whole lot of demons. A lot of shit we do gonna have consequences, but we gotta be ready for them. Emergency, I just got out of surgery. I'm having problems with my heart and it won't work. I did some shit in my past and it's cursing me. I'ma stay right here on this plastic, gonna take breath from me. I'm sipping his hand and eat this pain, but it ain't helping. My little nigga going against the grain and that shit stressing me. I pray to God that God have mercy. I'm living a crazy life. I just shot at a nigga for talking some shit on the gang. He paid the price. I was young in the rush for the money. My hunger for paper saved my life. And that shit can save tonight. If you want that lick shit, we can get rich quick. We can get paid tonight. Dollar bill, y'all. Everybody want the money. Everybody want this shit.
Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down.
You'll do anything to get it, but where you gonna go after? Shit, gotta think about it.
187.
Murder by eye. You killed a nigga, you don't know it. You gon' go to heaven. Gotta chalk that shit over, dog. Real talk. Hey, fight my demon. Fight my demon. So many demons. Me against these demons. These demons. Fight my demon. Fight my demon. Fight my. It's me against these demons. Me against these demons. Whoa, I'm fighting these demons up in this ghost. I'm fighting these demons. I'm on the ropes. They came with a beam up under my coat. Get hit in the spleen if you want to smoke. That money be green, so niggas gon' go. I'm looking so clean, I used to be poor. Remember they laughed at me, they choke. Gave him the ball and nigga they choke. Tables turn, that nigga you go. My little nigga don't follow no code. Follow no call, no low. My nigga follow me like the pole. I stand on my word and stand by the consequence. They say I'm hard, it's thanks for the compliment. I see your dead homie, you're like comedy. Beams you gang, and bitch you ain't competent. Don't wanna hear this shit, I gotta kill that shit. Lethal immunity, I can get ignorant. We not considerate, niggas do silly shit. We get the drilling shit, guilty and innocent. Don't give a fuck about a bystander. I can pull up in the high left. Don't take no slam. Don't take no slam. Dollar bill, y'all. Everybody want the money, everybody want this shit. Everybody want the money, but no wanna go down. You'll do anything to get it, but when you gon' go down? Gotta think about it. 187. Murder by you killed a nigga, you don't know it. You gon' go to heaven.
Man, fuck that shit. Fuck that.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Fuck being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G mad. Yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? They like waiting on. It's the Alpha and Omega, bitch. Welcome home. This is not a song, this is a revelation, how to get a nigga gone. Teach you a man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Pick up your make me feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something, you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird niggas' hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not
Somebody
enough.
gotta do it.
But it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G mad. Yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What?
Turn the TV off. And women type of every day and don't you get involved. How many should you send them all? You know, I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants in attendance for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young nigga, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate a bitch that's hating on a bitch and they both hoes. I hate a nigga hating on them niggas and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Nigga feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Bitch, I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really set. But it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it.
My foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Ain't no other king in this rap thing than siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in a unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show.
Trying to show niggas the ropes before they hung from a rope. I'm prophetic.
They only talk about it how I get it. Only good for saving face. See the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Nigga ran up out the Lux Nessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette and LA yelling.
Hey, we could set this up every weekend.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
Hey, Magic, you want beef?
Baby.
Fuck it. Turn down for what? Hey. Hey.
Hey now, say now, mud up on my end. Big face Buddha, get my peace from within. Send the kites to all my dirties in the pen. Let the hunter roll
for the win, for the win. You crash out, then you better break the backboard.
I got friends hoping that they make the tabloids. You know the last one figure, he was
Magneto.
You play God,
you gonna get what you asked for.
We got the same 24.
What you mad for?
I put a square on his back like I'm
Jack Dorsey.
It's high beams if I make a public appearance. Go back to hiding cause I'm not too friendly with niggas.
1,000, 2,000, 4. The black, I just strangled me a goat. I walked in with a therapy flow.
Put a few hundred up,
let it go, let it go.
Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now, mother on my end. Big face Buddha, get my peace from within. Send the kites to all my dirties in the pen. Let the hunter really walk for the win,
for the win.
Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now.
How to sit on the back street, heavy on the Parmesan. Every day is tax season. What the fuck you wearing, bro? It's taxi.
Niggas laying on their deathbed trying to match me. Oh my God, I'm about to do the fool. They was screaming out Pete, but they resume is boo. Switch both lanes, the engine sound like the zoo. Need a fee just to breathe, bitch.
I can fuck with you. Nigga, I ain't heard of y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. What's good? What's good, YouTube? YouTube, what's good? What's good? First, let's address the very first rumor that people are trying to put out there. Oh, Atlas family is in bed with Wolf Coochie. Odell, Atlas family. I'm sorry, Wolf. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. I called you Wolf Coochie for too long now. Atlas family is in bed with Wolf and them. No, we not. We not. We gonna continue to move how we move. We gonna continue to do what we do. We gonna continue to point out right and point out wrong. That's what we gonna do. If these people say they gonna start acting right, I say give them a chance. Shit, we gave Maggie a chance, didn't we? We gave Maggie a chance, didn't we? Didn't we go over there nice? Didn't we go over there and defend her with Too Strong? Didn't we go over there and speak, life into her? Didn't we do that? Ones in the chat. I think we were the ones who went over there and did that. Did we not? Even though on 3 different occasions she tried to make it seem like we been told her, you are sitting there trying to cause a problem so that way you can be like, oh yeah, and now you got all these people on the back end that's bringing you all this information that they done gathered over the last 3 months. Think about that. I want you to think about that. These people have been in the Discord sitting there waiting, gathering information, waiting for someone like Maggie to take it to so they can be like, here's all the stuff I got on Ralph. Here's the stuff we got on him. He's doing this, that, and the third in the Discord, and still none of it sounds bad. In fact, the way y'all making it sound, we're a whole mystery, and we're gonna keep it that way. You're sitting there trying to say certain things, so we have to come over here and defend ourselves, or we have to expose our life. Then people got to come out the woodworks. I got to introduce y'all to this person, show y'all that person, show y'all this person. Oh, put the camera on so we can see who's in his house, making up lies saying that you've seen pictures of some 600-pound woman on my Facebook, which is a bold-faced lie. Right? Making up all these stories. And literally, we already said that y'all were going to do this. We already said as soon as y'all can't find nothing, y'all just going to make a bunch of stuff up. And you're still using your platform for the same thing, which is to allow people to make up stories. That's all you want to do is do this circle thing. You don't have no content. You don't know what the next thing to go talk about. You don't even have a next thing to go talk about. You don't have nothing to go talk about. You trying to branch off into talking about Shannon Sharpe. That ain't going to look good for you. You trying to branch off into trying to go talk about that, secretly go talk about that. That ain't going to work for you. So you can sit there and continue to watch clips with other people, because that's what you're doing. You watching clips with other people. That's it. That's all you doing is watching clips with other people. Nothing new. Nothing fancy about that. You ain't doing nothing fancy. You know? But if you guys are ready for a good story, go ahead and put a 1 in the comment section. If you ready for a good story, we're going to tell you about Maggie the bouncing bear. How she bounced from one platform for the next platform. She bounced here and bounced there. She bounced everywhere. It was here bounce, there bounce, everywhere Madge bounced. She was bouncing everywhere trying to make herself relevant, put herself in the limelight. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a great story, see, because there's no point of me trying to argue this in any type of way. This is not going to lead to nothing. You guys know that this doesn't lead to nothing. If I say too much harsh stuff about her, she's going to play into the audience and she's going to say, you guys sit over there and you support a guy that talks about a woman like this and so on and so forth, right? I can't take it to no other type of level and say, well, fuck it, let's physically fight, because this is not a woman, right? I mean, this is not a man, right? So I can't say, well, you can't beat me. There's nowhere to go with this besides me saying something that she can hold me in to some type of guilt notion with, right? She wants me to come out and disrespect her, talk about her body shape, or she wants me to talk about her, meat curtain. She wants me to do something of that nature, so that way she can be like, what type of man sits over there and talks about somebody's cootie cat? What type of man sits over there and says that the back of my neck is black? What type of man sits over there and say that I got all this weave in my hair? Who does that? That's all she want to do. She wants me to say something so that way she can try to, do the whole weird shit. So what we going to do is we just going to wrap her up in a nice little story time. So if you ready for a story time, let me see you put a 1 in the comment section again. Just drop a 1 in the comment section again if you ready for another story time. If you ready for a story time, she got a meat curtain. That shit's so busted and disgusted. It's a whole meat curtain. It's just sitting there like just like a salami, like ew. You got to peel it back just to get to the cat. The cat hiding behind a meat curtain.
Dashing and daring, courageous. courageous and caring, faithful and friendly, with stories to share. All through the forest they sing out in chorus, marching along
As a song fills the air, Magic Bears bouncing here and bouncing everywhere. It's Magic Bears everywhere.
They are the gummy bears. Magic and mystery are part of their history, along with the secret of gummy berry juice. Their legend is growing, they take pride in knowing they fight for what's right in whatever they do.
Gummy bears bouncing here and bouncing everywhere.
High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears.
They are the gummy bears. All right, so as we enter into this adventure, right? I just wanted y'all to get a little theme song. I wanted y'all to get ready for the adventure. You know what I'm saying? A little theme song with this adventure. You know, you want a little theme song with this adventure. This adventure comes with theme music, okay? All right. This is about, you know, the Magic Bears and how they escape, you know, from Forest Hades. Yeah, they escape from Forest Hades and they went to the Canadian forest. And then the Canadian forest, they stumbled across gummy juice. Oh, man. And when they stumbled across this gummy juice, I mean, every bear, every Magic Bear out there thought that they was tough. They was drinking this gummy juice and they were bouncing everywhere. I mean, of course, someone didn't tell them that the gummy juice was just Jack Daniels liquid courage, but Magic Bear didn't care. She aimed to wage war against the American bears that kicked her out. She had family all over the place. She came from a big, hefty family of dum-dum doo-doo dum-dums. Yes, a big, hefty family of dum-dum doo-doos, and dum-dums. Yes. And Magic Bear never been in a fight a day in her life. Never even been off the porch. But now, in a time where everybody got to be good, Magic Bear was just learning how to be bad. She was just learning how to be a mean girl. All the mean girls was turning over a new leaf and was trying to be good, but not Magic Bear. She was using her gummy juice for other things. She was trying to fuck around and find out. That's what Magic Bear was doing. Magic Bear was trying to fuck around and find out. And Magic Bear set out to look for the oldest bear out there. She wanted to learn the mysteries of this Jack Daniels gummy juice. She wanted to learn the mysteries of the Jack Daniels. So she set out to find the oldest bear out there. And Magic Bear was searching. I mean, she was searching all over the place. She searched high. She searched low. She searched on the run. She searched on the go. She searched everywhere. Okay? Everywhere. And the places that Magic searched, you just wouldn't think, right? Now, we do have a GoFundMe, a current GoFundMe going on right now because I am in the process of getting a new vehicle, right? So if anybody want to donate to the GoFundMe, here is the GoFundMe right here. If anybody want to donate, we do have an active GoFundMe right now. This is the GoFundMe. It is for a vehicle. You know, we're trying to get that caravan of love going. Like they said, I got all these sister wives and I'm trying to get around to all these sister wives. I want y'all to understand something. They are so jealous. They are so jealous because what we have, works. It works, right? That's what they're mad about. That you can come over here and get love. You can come over here and get kindness. You can come over here and get knowledge, right? And you have the choice on whether you want to donate. You have the choice on whether you want to give. See, they're the ones that's really about money, because if you look at her platform, you got to ask a question in a super chat, right? So all the guests that she brings up, this whole tour that she's doing around Jaguar, right? It's all for money. Where does she go from here? If she's not talking shit and starting shit with the people that she's coming across, where does she go? Where does she go? And I want to repeat that we do not work for Jaguar. We do not work for Odell. So if Odell or Jaguar start doing some fuck shit, we're going to continue pointing out the fuck shit. We're going to continue doing that, right? But let's point out what we do know. We do know that Cleo is clearly out of her mind, right? We can all say that now, right? That Cleo is clearly out of her mind. How you was just in here the other day saying how much you love us because we gave the information up to official King Payne about somebody else, and now you over there talking hella shit about us. But thank you for exposing yourself. Love is love. We're going to continue operating the same, right? We encourage you to do the same. You always been a snake, and you always been just waiting. You were using us just like you were using everybody else to keep fuckery going. You're the one that keep on calling the police on Jaguar, trying to get her locked up, all of that weird shit. But secretly, you ready to try to get any and everybody locked up, because all you do is really practice hate. You said it yourself right over there on Maggie's panel. You like the chaos. You said it yourself. You like the chaos. So you're not looking for a peaceful resolution. I don't understand. I don't expect any of y'all over there to understand. Not Maggie with her 50 shots a day. I don't expect her to understand nothing, right? We look for peace. We look for ways to be at peace. We're not trying to get into no forever war with nobody. That's the reason why the real Cleo been beefing with these people for so long already. It's not making sense. We're not trying to be no Hatfields and McCoys. We ain't trying to hold on to hate. We ain't trying to harvest hate. And I want y'all to think about this. How is the only group that's pushing love, right? We're the only group that's pushing love, showing forgiveness, right? But they want to say that we're the devil. Well, they say I'm the devil, and the stuff that I'm teaching is devil stuff, right? The devil ain't teach love. The devil ain't teach forgiveness. This is how you know these people are wicked. This is how you know these people are of the Antichrist. The real reason why they don't like me is because the knowledge that I'm putting out there, they all slip up and say it. They all slip up and say it. They all be like, I like him. I like Ralph. He articulates things. It's just when he started talking about that stuff, I was taught that it was blasphemy. That's something that you was taught. You was taught that old knowledge was considered blasphemy. Think about it like this. How do you know it's blasphemous if you never read the shit? How do you know? How do you know it's blasphemous? If the person who told you it was blasphemous never read the shit, how do they know it's blasphemous? Y'all are scared. Y'all are scared because I'm talking about the Aquarius sky, because I'm talking about the 5D, extension. That's what y'all scared about. And y'all exposing yourself. All of y'all are exposing yourself because I want y'all to think about this. Y'all scream about how somebody's monetized and not to be worried about. Here we are. We're not a monetized page, right? We're not a page that's getting a bunch of super chats and everything like that, right? We don't even have the numbers for y'all to be so worried about us. But here y'all are worried about us. And we watched every last one of y'all take y'all turns and chances of trying to plant dirty information. We watched every last one of y'all take y'all turn and chances trying to get in close so you can find out some messed up stuff, right? We watched every last one of y'all get it in y'all place. Oh, you sent your mods in my Discord to try to cause problems. You sent this person, right? Y'all fake little fallouts with each other to try to get in close, knowing that someone will come in and play the hero. And then, and then it's all backfire, right? Then it's all like, let's make him look bad. Okay. Let's say Lady Letitia left his Discord. Okay. Let's say this person left the Discord. Let's say he's talking to the women this way. Think about that. It's not one woman that's in my Discord that will allow me to sit around and ridicule a bunch of other women and stick around for it. All of them would have left already. It's a reason why more and more keep on coming. Every time y'all point more people in this direction, they come over and they like, damn, I kind of like it here. So y'all are actually promoting us. Every time y'all tell people to come look, every time y'all talk shit about Ralph the Wise and y'all send people over, they like, damn, I actually like it here. It's not bad. Shit, how can I become a Sister Wives? Once they find out what the fuck really going on, they like, oh, that's what this is about? Oh, shit. Shit, I sign up for that, right? But see, y'all sitting there trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing. Shit, we sitting there in peace. We protecting each other's peace in there. You don't know what it's like. It's a difference between watching something and then watching something with a group that is of peace, right? But Maggie, you ain't got to worry about that because ain't nobody going to be watching you soon. If one thing I know it's about evolution, and people attention span is shorter. People about to realize that you doing basically title tagging, clickbait, because all your titles don't make no sense. How you got a title about AT2, but you spent the whole time talking about me? How you spend the whole time talking about me? It got so bad, AT2 had to come over there and defend me. That's terrible. The person who you made the title about had to come over and defend me. And I just hope Golden don't go live. I don't know, maybe Golden wants to continue beefing with Maggie, whatever the case may be, right? And this whole thing is going to be like some old weird flip around where it's like, Golden's going to try to make it seem like I put her in the middle or something. I didn't. Remember, all of this came from Maggie's platform. Us standing up for Golden, us standing up for Lady Letitia, us standing up for Amber, us standing up for Selma, us standing up for Bonnie. All of this came because we stood up for the people that they threw to the side. So how can you sit there and try to make the person that stood up for everything that, right? Now, this is the problem. You want me to tell you why Maggie's mad? Maggie's mad because everything that she's doing, we already did. We did it back in January, December, February. We already pointed out everything. We already pointed out the money laundering. We already pointed out the fraudulent schemes. We already pointed out all the different levels of fuckery. We already pointed all that out. She's trying to take our intellectual properties and mad that we don't seem interested in it anymore. No, because you stole it. You stole our intellectual properties. You're sitting there trying to do exactly what the fuck we doing, and then you expect us to sit there and kiki kaka and rally with you and come over to your panel and kick it with you. No, you sadly mistaken. That's not how we work over here. You ain't adding no insight to none of them clips that you watching. You having sleepovers or slumber parties or something. You sitting there putting people to sleep with videos. That's all you doing. You sitting there watching videos with people. Nobody want to go to the movies with you. Saturday night at the movies. Who cares what picture you see? Like, that's all you doing is watching movies with friends, watch YouTube with friends. Come on, today we're gonna watch 7 of these videos. Man, watch that shit by yourself. You ain't commentating on nothing. You ain't telling nobody nothing great. You sitting there watching other people's shit, trying to monetize off of other people's intellectual properties. You ain't even sewing. You ain't knitting nothing. You ain't sewing nothing. You ain't putting nothing together. You not mixing no perfumes together. You ain't doing a makeup tutorial. You ain't doing your nails. You ain't doing your hair. You ain't doing shit. You ain't changing outfits. You ain't showing nobody how to clean no kitchen. You sitting there bobbing your head doing absolutely nothing, talking about some, if y'all want me to stick around, pay me. If y'all want me to stick around, pay me. If y'all want me to be on YouTube, pay me. And then you got a nerve to talk about how somebody else operate on YouTube. Oh, he's pathetic. He's so pathetic because he's over there doing this, and he's pathetic because he's trying to build a brand around himself, and he's pathetic because he's got the Atlas family and the Atlas sister wives, and all of them are loving and caring, and he's pathetic because he's got a clothing store. Instead of just telling people to donate to my dog and give to my dog, he's actually got a clothing store where people can actually get stuff. You should have thought about that shit, but who the fuck is going to buy you on a bobblehead? Nobody. You ain't got a product to sell. You ain't got no catchphrase. You ain't got nothing. You stealing other people's characteristic traits, putting them on yourself. Oh, do I look good with this? Oh my God. You can't even say it right. Now, these gummy bears, they was lining up. You hear me? The gummy bears was lining up. You know, all gummy bears was on service. All of the gummy bears was lined up for this. They all wanted to take part of this. They all set out on this adventure. They all wanted to be a part of the adventure so bad. They was going to find the secret to Jack Daniels. They was going to find Jack, and they were going to find Daniels. They didn't care how many shots it took. They were going to. See, the problem is, he wants somebody to be mad over there. That's what they think they doing. They're like, did we get him? Did we make them mad? And then when they taste what I'm actually spitting off, it's false anger, right? So they're like, no, he faked us out. He made us think he was mad. He's not mad. He's laughing at us, right? And that is pissing them off that we are over here laughing at them. They want to be so mad. They want to be on some teach me how to hate type shit. Oh, you got your shirt today? How you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Is it? Because I don't know the material yet. Is it like a good material? Is it comfortable? And let me know if it stands up to a wash. Let me know how it looks after you wash it, because if we got to change vendors, I need to know as soon as possible before a lot of people order it. She's upset. She's sitting here talking about some. Now I want to ask y'all this question. Yeah, I don't know what Golden is talking about. We are at peace with everybody, except for Donat and the Crypt Keeper, probably, and Sherelle World and them. Like, but I think everybody else, we at peace with. We don't got no problem with Golden. We not doing no live about Golden. We ain't trying to bring Golden back up into no circular talk. You know what I'm saying? We hope Golden the best. We hope her platform flourish. Whatever the case may be, you are not about to pull me back into no circular talk conversation where y'all sit there and try to make it seem like I was chasing clout or whatever the freak y'all doing, whatever weird shit y'all got going on. They was friends first. That's all I'm gonna say. You can't include me in no fucking triangle and then try to make it seem like, we would. No, that never was the argument. The fallout with Golden had nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with Mike. So how is she not focused on Mike and now it's Ralph and Maggie? No, go back to what your original fight was. If it was Mike, you should be still talking about Mike. Right. I'm already bringing numbers from TikTok, everything. Like, and plus I already came with my own flavor. I'm stuck on Brand A brand. I am stuck on Brand A band because germs don't stick on me. You feel me? I'm stuck on Brand A band. So yeah. So I don't know what type of publisher clearinghouse sweepstake giveaway y'all got going on over there, but I don't want it. I don't want it. All this weird ass, and that's what we've been saying. We've been pointing this shit out from the very beginning. We said it. We said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. After the very first situation with Amber, we said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. This seems repetitive now. It seems like they are falling out, knowing that we're going to come in and show love and support, and then they're going to infiltrate. And then once they infiltrate, they're going to cause a fallout. And then that's what I said. I said it in the Discord. I said, ladies, bear with me now. You're going to have a bunch of ladies that come in here and keep on doing stuff. And they want me to snap or say something or go off. And then it's going to be like, look how you talk to me in front of those women. That's what they're going to do, right? We've been watching it ever since. I've been calling it out. That's why they're so mad. That's why they upped the ante and just started making up lies. Because how are you going to battle somebody that's already ahead of you? You know what I mean? How are they going to battle somebody that's already ahead of them? I'm already telling them what they about to do, and then they still do it. We already told Maggie that the knot was going to do this, that, and the third, and then she still let him do it. We already told Maggie, we know that you about to snake us. We know that these are fake apologies. We know that this is a fake apology tour, and she still did it. We told them to their face what they were going to do, and they still did it. And now they mad at us. I'm not the one on here playing musical whatever. They're not fake like he was cool. And then soon as they thought that somebody was out the way, they try to take the seat. As soon as they thought Jaguar was out the way, like, oh shit, they was on some literally, like, that's why they call this the Hunger Games or Sparta or whatever it is, because they was on some, like, I don't know, like King of the Hill type shit. Maybe they felt like I contribute or participated in changing up the algorithm or taking Jaguar down or something. And maybe they felt like, since he took Jaguar down, maybe we need to take him down and then we'll be the biggest on campus. I don't know how their childish ass minds was working with this. And see, I want y'all to really think about exactly what's going on, because you got a lot of this happening, right? I mean, you had Cleo over there talking about, let me guess who sent the money. Was it Sandra? Was it Sandra Love? Did she send the money? Right? Was it this person? Was it that person? Do you see how they were so hell bent on trying to find out who sent the money? None of them is taking their own discernment and looking. The same name that they said is the same name at the bottom of the screen, the PayPal. The PayPal name is right there. How she block out the name talking about some, oh, she's not going to put the last name out there. And the damn last name is right there on the PayPal. You see how special she is? This is why I say she don't think. This is why I say Maggie could never be one of the sister wives. She's not a thinker. The damn name is right there. She talking about some, yes, he sent it by somebody named Stacy. It's from my fucking PayPal, you dumbass. Not smart at all. I only said that so you wouldn't think that I wanted to be with you or wanted anything to do with you. So I told you that it came from a sister wife because I didn't want you. And I didn't want you to think that I wanted you. And I didn't want you to think I was hitting on you. So I told you a sister wife sent it. You are so slow. That's why I keep on telling y'all I'm 50 steps ahead of y'all. I did not want you to think that it was a way to hit on you. I knew that you was going to say, he sent me $40 because he's trying to fuck. I knew you was going to say that. That's why I told you it came from a sister wife. Damn. Pay attention. Open up your eyes, grasshopper. You playing the game and you don't even know what type of game you playing. Everybody knows the name of the account that sent you the money because it's the PayPal account. She's not who hired these people? Who hired these people? It's right there, my PayPal account. How you exposing my PayPal account? How you exposing my PayPal account? Talking about some, look, he had one of his sister wives send me the money. Look, my PayPal account, you dumbass. That's literally Seven's mom right there. I use that PayPal account because it's easier for me to deal with Seven with that PayPal account. And it's easier for her to send money to Seven for that PayPal account. She is so dumb. Man. Sit there and try to make up stories talking about some, I'm not in my real son's life. Everybody was here. Everybody was in the Discord. Why are your spies not telling you when we was in the Discord and my son called me and said that they were graduating high school and they needed the money for the cap and gowns. And I had to send them money for the cap and gowns, $120 for their cap and gowns for them to graduate in May. We was all in the Discord. Everybody said congratulations, so on and so forth. How you going to say I'm not in my real kid's life when my real kids text me and call me all the time? Say, Dad, I just got the job at whatever place he was working at, doing the bus and the tables. Like, I just literally talked to my kids. I can show you the text messages on Messenger, but that's what they want, right? They want us to keep on jumping through loops over here. That's what they want. They want us to keep on jumping through hoops, keep on doing this, keep on doing that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they over here stirring up some Jack Daniels, you know? Turning themselves into monsters and creatures and monsters. Let's be honest, man. These people ain't real. And I refuse to deal with them like they real. So every time they talk about us, we just gonna make up a new cartoon, a new story, a new storyline to put them in, and we gonna keep laughing. because it doesn't make any sense. What does it make for me to sit there and let somebody all the way in Canada get me bothered? What does it make to sit there and let somebody who let their dog lick them in the mouth get me upset? She is in the house by herself with a dog that licks her in the mouth. I don't even want to know what other lips them dog might be licking. That dog might be licking more than just them lips. That dog might be licking that meat curtain. She might be sitting there with 50 jars of peanut butter in her house. That shit that happened to her when she was 15, she probably gave her number to that guy. Something is not right with that girl's head. That's why she's not allowed to be around other people. Something ain't right with her. Something ain't right with her. She get a check. Mental health is failing. She talking about some stuff that happened when she was younger, but she ain't acting like no victim. She ain't acting like somebody that been through something. Sitting on YouTube with your breasts out trying to get money. That ain't somebody that's been through something. Your ass supposed to be a librarian somewhere if you've been through all the shit that you say you've been through. When I was 10 years old, this happened. When I was 12 years old, that happened. When I was 15 years old, somebody kept calling my phone and following me home. When I was in high school, I had to get left back in the 11th grade because my teacher wouldn't let me turn in an essay unless I kissed him. When I was in college, some more stuff happened and I had to drop out and take it next semester. So I had to wait until I was 27 years old to graduate. Shut up. All these damn lies. All these damn lies and your lying ass. Your own mom can't even corroborate them damn stories. Yes, I taught my daughter to be a good woman. My daughter, no. Talking about a black woman is like talking about herself. Your mom just turned out to be a liar. I ain't want to point it out, but even your mom lying for your ass. Talking about my daughter, no, not to talk about black women because it'd be like talking about herself. Meanwhile, your daughter sitting on YouTube talking about black women. Well, guess you didn't raise her the way you thought you raised her, mama. Fuck out of here. Pathetic. It is very pathetic. Mama didn't raise you right. Mama didn't raise you white. Mama didn't raise you at all. You raised yourself. Apparently, that bottle of gummy juice. Sitting there taking 50 shots of Jack Daniels. She ain't sway. She, you know she is a professional drinker. Do you hear me? You see all them shots she took? She didn't have to lay down. She didn't get woozy or nothing. Nothing. She's got to have some coke too. She's got to be doing Adderall or something. There is no possible way. She's got to have an upper or something. You is not sitting there taking 50 shots. Your ass ain't sway. It's got to be water in there. She must have poured it out and replaced that shit with water. She must be taking shots of water. She got to be. She chasing water with water. That's why we never trusted her from the beginning. If you notice, we always played it close with her. We was like, Maggie, we still don't believe you. We don't think that you. And the same thing with Odell. All these people came out the same thing. You think we about to get close, let y'all get close to one of y'all, and then y'all snake us anyway? Odell was a stand-up person. He took the damn strikes off. She trying to make it seem like she don't understand. I don't understand why he would even let Odell. You answered your own question. It's right there. It's right there. You said it. Odell has 2 strikes on his page. You just answered your own question. If I try to make peace with one person, that only gets rid of 1 strike. But if I make peace with this other person, it gets rid of 2 strikes. Oh, looks like the smarter decision. Once again, we are still 50 steps ahead of y'all. Somebody put 50 steps in the comment section if that makes sense. What makes more sense? Getting 2 strikes taken off our page or trying to kiss the Knots ass? That's what y'all thought. That's what y'all thought y'all was going to get. Y'all thought y'all was going to make somebody bend to the knot so he can finish being a monster in the streets. Huh? Y'all thought y'all was going to make somebody, the knot, please, the knot. No. And now look at you, Maggie. Now you got the knot and them mad at you. Now Sherelle and them going to come after your page. Maggie. You want the target on your back so bad. We don't even have to do nothing but keep on laughing at this point. All we got to do is keep on coming out with cartoons and funny flicks and so on and so forth. At this point, all we got to do is laugh. Somebody gonna get you because you didn't talk shit about everybody. I mean, you said Danny was a 60-year-old white guy. Like, you ain't got no type of, and then you sit there and you got, it's a white person sitting on a panel telling them that I'm with a white person. What's wrong with white people? I love white people. Ain't nothing wrong with white people. Why are you sitting up there talking about he with a white person and he with a white person? Ain't nothing wrong with white people. Fuck wrong with white people. Why y'all worrying about who I spend my time with? Maggie sitting there double talking right in their face. I'm not worried about the pictures. I'm not worried about the pictures, but do you have pictures? I'm not worried about what, I'm not worried about his personal life. I'm not worried about his personal life. Can you send me more information about his personal life? Shut up. I wish I would. I wish I might have those lies that they say tonight. They is just making shit up. I promise you they making shit up. I don't know why. I don't know why they making this shit up. But look, y'all go to the GoFundMe. All right. Y'all go to the GoFundMe. All right. We trying to get the rest of the fundings up for this. Y'all take a trip to the GoFundMe. I'm going to drop the link, right? Let's really piss them off. Let's really piss them off. If we can do this in record time, they'll be so pissed. If we can get this money together in record time, I promise you, if this GoFundMe take off faster than, look, the Knot's still trying to get money for his acting class. Do you get what I'm saying? The Knot's still trying to get money for the acting class. You hear me? If we get this GoFundMe to take off real quick, look, send whatever. You know what I'm saying? Send whatever. Even if you need the money back, send it now. I send it back to you. I send it back to you in the future. Huh? Send it now. I send it back to you in the future. All right. I'm trying to get mobile. I'm trying to put together this mobile podcast, you know what I'm saying? So I can pull up on people. I'm trying to pull up on you. I'm trying to put together a mobile podcast, get around, pulling up on people, actually speaking to people in the collective, talking to people in real time, showing people it's real. You know what I mean? So we trying to put together great things, and I can use your help to do it. I can use your help to do it. Okay. So yeah, make sure y'all go to the GoFundMe. Hit that up. We're going to be posting it for the next 3 days or so. We're going to be off and on talking about it for the next 3 days. Hey, that's the problem. That's what they trying to do. They trying to disrupt us. They trying to, throw all these different titles out there. I ain't trying to be no groupie. I ain't trying. Look, how is that? And they're the spies that's in there. How Cleo was like, man, he was coming with some great information. I mean, he was lighting her up, and he was doing this, and he was doing that, and da 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 da, and And now because Maggie said that, because y'all seen Wolf on my panel a couple of times, like, yeah, you gonna see Wolf on my panel. Hell, you might even see Jag on the panel again, right? You might see a couple of people on the panel. But if Maggie sits there and says she knows the difference between business and personal, but then act like she don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, you will never understand. You will never understand at this point. At this point, understanding has surpassed you. You're not in the place of understanding anymore, because it doesn't make no sense for you to keep on saying you don't understand. You don't understand. You do understand. You don't care. You don't care. You want money. You keep on slipping up and saying it. You keep on slipping up. That those cash apps ain't coming in. I mean, though, that whatever currency that you getting, it ain't coming in as fast as you want it to. It's not coming in as fast as you want it to. That's why you keep on saying, you know, send the money, send the money, send the money, or I'm gonna have to get a job. Send the money, send. And she's looking more and more depressed. The more and more she go live, she looking more and more depressed. I don't know what type of debt she in. I don't know how much it costs to take care of that empty ass house with that dog, but she's like, send the money, send the money, send the money, or I'm gonna have to go get a job. I'm not gonna be able to have a sit here with you guys. Who the fuck want to keep on sitting there watching YouTube clips with you? Who? Who? I know them subscriptions is running short. Those subscriptions is running short because they was paid for. Somebody bought other people's subscriptions for that month. So for this first month right here, we not really going to know the type of hit that you took, but we going to know what type of hit you took come next month. Believe that. Believe that. Oh, this month? Yeah, go ahead. Play it off. Play it off like you got big money. You see how small that check was when you got it on the 21st. That shit ain't do nothing for you. It gave you just enough to buy that jack. That's it. It gave you just enough money to buy that jack. That's it. And you got to make that last 5 days. Right? And now you sitting back up here because we at the start of it again. Now you got to start all over. That you got to have something to talk about. It's good to beef with me, right? It's good to beef with me because I'm somebody that's consistent, right? I'm somebody that's always on here, right? So if you beef with me, it's always a back and forth. That's why you want to be. It's job security for you to find beef with people. It's job security. You're looking for the best person that you can go back and forth with, right? You looking for your arch nemesis so you can have content forever. That's why all of y'all try to find somebody that y'all can hate on here. Y'all try to find another content creator that y'all can hate so y'all can always have those in between content. It's almost like YouTube 101. Find content creators that you can mention and bring up whenever you don't have content. You can beef with somebody whenever you don't have content, and then you give them the in between keeping up with the bullshit. Now you trying to act like you know something about Shannon Sharpe and the situation with Shannon. You don't know Shannon Sharpe history. You don't know about football, so you can't speak on nothing about that. Like, why is this person putting themselves in all types of equations that don't have nothing to do with her and then playing the victim? Y'all don't see this person playing the victim? Oh my goodness, all these Americans, I don't know why all these Americans don't like me. That's the next thing she's going to start saying. That's the next thing she's going to start saying. Oh, if you look at it, it's all these Americans. I get along with everyone else, but besides all these Americans. No, that's you. You're creating problems. You want us to kiss your ass. To what level do we have to kiss your ass? To what level? We played nice with you. Even though your tongue was nasty, we still played nice with you, right? You still went around and tried to bash us, throw dirt on us, right? You allowed Murph to sit up there for 3 weeks saying we had CP in there, right? And then you turned around and said, oh, I love all the sister wives. They are so nice, so special, so good to do. I like them. Unblock all the sister wives, all of that shit, right? We still kept our same energy. Still, even on your panel, we joked about the tree thing, put trees in your comment section. We still stayed the same way. You was trying to find some trickery and some way in to insult us, right? That's why you said we just like Mike. That's why you told me to my face that I'm just like Mike, right? So that way I could feel insulted, so I can say something about you, and then you hold me in guilt of saying something about you, and then I'm feeling shameful because I wasn't in control of my feeling. That's why you're so mad. It's because we're in control of our feelings and emotions. While you're sitting over there spitting out so much low vibration, so much negative, so much nasty, right? I don't know. I hate AT2. I hate AT2, but you using AT2 content to get money. I hate Ralph the Wise. I hate Ralph the Wise, but you're using my content to get money. Shut up. Just shut up and use our content, okay? Shut up and use our content and get your money, okay? That's all you should do. You should be quiet and just get your money. That's all you care about. Ain't no sense of trying to call somebody a bitch, do all of this extra stuff, so that way they can respond to you for what? You want me to try to strike your page so that way you can have a reason to try to dislike me forever. That's all you're looking for. You're on some teach me how to hate type shit. Teach me how to hate. That's what you want. Teach me how to hate. Teach me how to hate. With that damn dog sitting on your lip. That damn dog over there sitting on your lip, licking you in the mouth and shit. Oh, nasty ass dog licking in the mouth and shit. Sitting over there playing with people, man. Stop it. Stop it. You running your mouth. For what reason? So somebody can say something about you. So you can be like, oh, what type of man thinks about my cootie? What types of man does this?
That powder trying to boost your flame, but your brain glitching, lost in the game. Push it out for me, that line is old. Fake flexing diamonds, but your jewelry's cold. Mean for no reason with a grin full of spite, but you fold when it's real, never stand in the light. Low budget actor can't land a part. Wig on crooked, no soul in your art. Fake tough, fake deep, fake views you chase. You a walking L with powder on your face. No nuts got charges, you wildin' again. Fake lawyer talking, but can't even pretend. Picked on a queen cause she cut off the cash. Now we crying in DMs looking real trash. Push it out for me, nah, push that plea. You a fraud with a script, no law degree. Big threats, no spine, just powder and cap. You a whole case file in a diss rap track.
I'ma put y'all in songs. I'ma box them up. Hey, we gonna box them up.
Got caught capping, mask slid off. You scream lawsuits, but your bluff too soft. Google law head, fake docs in hand. Can't spell your name, but wanna take a stand.
We're not playing with y'all no more.
But threatened women got zero chill. Acting like you run the scene, but shiver when it's heat like a dope fiend. Trying to flex woke, say you the one, but you dark in the heart and dumb in the sun. Big stay on, blue coat for days. Say you chosen, boy, you lost in the haze. Ain't enlightened, just snow in your dome.
Hey, sister wives don't play.
Loud on the net, but your soul stay
The
fake.
sister wives don't play.
Push it out for me, not push that fraud. You recycled your look and you front like a god.
Stop playing with us.
Go fund me for a dream you won't chase. Scamming with catchphrases, stealing the base. Fake nose, fake teeth, lies in your grin. You ain't built to win, you just built for sin. SSI checks, but you flex online. Playing like a boss with a squatter's spine. Creators see you and they duck quick. You a mimic, a menace, a habitual trick.
Beating on women, bro, you sick. Squatting in homes, pulling leeching tricks. HIV housing still acting elite, but you ain't paid rent, just lying in the street. Racist clown, hating your kind. Black man bashing black women online. You harass, you threaten, you live for the shame. But karma don't miss, and it's calling your name.
Damn. Turn up, turn up. We make a diss track about all of y'all. Who's next? Who down?
This one's for no nuts.
Who
The
down?
fraud, the faker, the coward. Let's go. No nuts, you a threat, that's a comedy skit. Act hard in person, but you never commit. Sniffing that powder, trying to boost your flame, but your brain glitching, lost in the game. Push it out for me, that line is old. Fake flexing diamonds, but your jewelry's cold. Mean for no reason with a grin full of spite, but you fold when it's real, never stand in the light. Low budget actor, can't land a part. Wig on crooked, no soul in your art. Fake tough, fake deep, fake views you chase. You a walking L with powder on your face. No nuts got charges, you wildin' again. Fake lawyer talking, but can't even pretend. Picked on a queen cause she cut off the cash. Now we crying in DMs looking real trash. Push it out from me, nah, push that plea. You a fraud with a script, no law degree. Big threats, no spine, just powder and cap. You a whole case file in a diss rap track.
Stop playing with us. We'll put a whole we're gonna put a whole album together on y'all ass by the time it's over with.
Slid off, you scream lawsuits, but your bluff too soft. Google law head, fake docs in hand, can't spell your name but wanna take a stand. Crying to fans, begging for bills, but threatened women got zero chill.
Y'all ready for a whole album?
Run the scene, but shiver when it's heat like a dope fiend. Trying to flex woke, say you the one, but you dark in the heart and dumb in the sun.
Y'all ready for a whole album?
Say you chosen, boy, you lost in the haze. Ain't enlightened.
The internet is undefeated.
Glow, but no real home. Loud on the net, but your soul stay fake. Talk peace, live hate. You a walking mistake. Push it out for me, not push that fraud. You recycled your look and you front like a god. Go fund me for a dream you won't chase. Scamming with catchphrases, stealing the base.
Hey, put them in a pack.
In your grin, you ain't built to win, you just built for sin. SSI checks, but you flex online. Playing like a boss with a squad is fine. Creators see you and they duck quick. You a mimic, a menace, a habitual trick.
Put them in a pack.
Sick, squatting in homes, pulling leeching tricks. HIV housing still acting elite, but you ain't paid rent, just lying in the street. Racist clown, hating your kind. Black man bashing black women online. You harass, you threaten, you live for the shame. But karma don't miss, and it's calling your name.
Who they playing with?
Girl, take that trash out. Bobblehead moves, always chasing the clout. Talking tough online, but you cry when called out. Said you need thick skin, now you begging for coin. Always playing victim when you step in the joint. We see through the act, all bark, no bite. You can't dim our shine, we the truth in the light. Truth seekers, loudspeakers, no fear in our lane. You just stream your tears, we expose the game. We stand for what's right, you just want for fame. Another keyboard warrior with a washed up name. Sit drinking or smoking all day on cam, claiming you deep, but it's all just spam. 3.9 GPA, that's what you display, but every word you drop takes IQ away. Talk circles round logic, flexing with fiction. Book smart maybe, but you lack conviction. Big brain grades, but no real wisdom. Caught in your echo, trapped in your system. You try to come for us, so we step back. Let you talk your talk, we don't need to clap back. We move in silence, let the truth unpack. While you spiral online, trying to stay on track. But we keep it all love, we don't dwell in the hate. Elevate the game while you argue with fate. We stand tall, never need to attack. Cause real ones shine, no cap, just facts.
Y'all keep on trying to bring that I fussed y'all out. I fussed you out. It's cool. Are you blocked in the Discord? Don't you still go back to the Discord? Right? You know, we in a sector where everybody's playing this game, sending spies to the Discord, everything like that, right? I'm telling y'all in the Discord, like, hey, don't do this. Don't, you know, we got to be careful of doing this, be careful of doing that. I don't want to start no trouble with no other content creators. Y'all were posting content creators in the Discord. I'm trying to play caution. I don't want people to go back and tell this content creator I was talking about them in the Discord, that content creator I was talking about them in the Discord. It's the same thing that's happening right now. It's just not happening with the same people who I was saying, like, yo, I don't want this to get, you know, out of control. Now look, the Not done put a plant in the Discord, right? We had 3 or 4 spies come from Magic Panel that was in the Discord, right? So the same thing happened. Nobody wants to open their eyes and look at it and be like, damn, he's actually right. You know, nobody wants to be like, damn, he's right. He told us that, you know, he's trying to be cautious because he didn't want bullshit. And here's the bullshit. And he helped me avoid being a part of the bullshit that he was saying. That's all I did. I helped you avoid being a part of the bullshit that I already knew was to come. You know, that's all. Somebody else came with it. I knew it was coming because that's how it happens. I knew it was coming. You know, that's how shit happens. So I knew it was coming. To me, it was just like I was just trying to be as honest with people as possible. They say honesty is the best policy. So I was just trying to be as honest with people as possible. Like, hey, listen, you know, this is going to happen. If we keep doing this, this is going to happen. And they're going to try to make it seem like, you know, this. You got to remember when you put yourself around somebody that's like a content creator, you become like a part of their represented group. You know what I mean? You become a part of their represented group. So I was telling everybody, I ended a couple of lives. Think about it. There was a whole live where vampire or vampiress or whatever, she tried to get into it with Hummingbird. We did like a 4-hour live and she tried to get into it with Hummingbird and come up on the panel and say some stuff to try to make it look like we was talking about the Not in the Discord, right? And now look, 3 months down the line, we see her on the panel with the Not talking about how when she first got in, when I first infiltrated their group and so on and so forth. Girl, you didn't infiltrate nothing. We seen you from the beginning. We kicked you out and let you back in. We sat there and told you right in your face that we knew you was a snake and we didn't care that you were here. And still people act like they don't see that we way ahead of them. You know, I had a meeting, we had a meeting in the Discord where I told everybody, I said, look, they're looking at the people in the Discord. They know they can't get to me. So they're either looking at the people in the Discord or they're looking to attack the people in the comment section. That's the 2 waves that they're going to go with. They can't get to me. They can't bother me. So they're going to bother the collective. I told everybody that. See, if people was really following us, they would know it and they would be like, oh shit, damn, he was right. You know what I mean? Jaguar Wright and Ronnie Bow versus Too Strong. When was this? When did that happen? When did that premiere? But yeah, we've been on top of this. We've been paying attention to this. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to take whatever you like. Okay, so if I'm interested in something, that means the people of my collective might have the same mindset, right? They sitting over there, they're more mad about the moon, stars, and quasars that we're talking about than kids coming up missing, right? They're more mad about us talking about learning about yourself, talking about the connection that you have with the universe, they're more mad about that. And they're triggered by that more than they're mad about children actually coming up missing. None of them looked into Ada as much as they looked into our Discord. They didn't even look into the Ada situation as much as they digging into our Discord. Make that shit make sense. They ain't even check Murphy as much as they digging into our Discord, because we talking about what? Chromosomes, DNA, shifting of one's consciousness, so on and so forth. They didn't dig into none of that shit the way that they digging into our Discord, trying to plant and lie and all of that weird shit. They didn't do none of that shit the way that they you got to think about that. It's a reason for that. They're not sitting back over there crying about how his family ain't helping him. I gotta ask for help again because my family not help. You burned all your bridges. You don't see all these people that burnt their bridges. They're on here begging. They don't know how to get along. They don't know. The same people that sent Maggie money, we watched her turn on. We watched her talk shit about the same people that sent her money. We watched her sit there like, listen, at least y'all see what the money that we're using is going to. At least y'all see what we putting the money to, right? Y'all can actually see what we putting it to. Maggie got money for a StreamYard that she already had. She already had StreamYard. Maggie got money for a dog that we didn't even see her take to the vet. Maggie over there got y'all playing for, she's like in your face saying, if y'all want me to show up tomorrow, give me some money today. And she trying to say everybody else is doing something for the money. How? How we doing it for the money and we not monetized? How we doing it for the money? And then it's, oh, how much money did Odell pay you? What the fuck? You just said Odell don't got it like that. So all this shit about Odell. Now you're trying to make it seem like Odell paid me something. Odell didn't pay me shit. Odell is worried about Odell. Odell is worried about Sue and Sherelle and them. Odell is worried about, what he's worried about. Odell ain't worried about us. Odell ain't trying to grease our pockets. Odell ain't trying to. Odell worried about the shit Odell worried about. Odell just knew that it was beneficial, right? Odell knew it was beneficial to put the page back up. If there's a 4-hour live of some people talking shit, exposing themselves about how they were trying to find out information about him, then it was in Odell's best interest to put the page back up so he can get access to that video, right? So don't make it seem like, oh, Ralph the Wise is doing this, is doing that. No, Ralph the Wise analyzed this all the way around the board. Ralph the Wise has analyzed this all the way around the board. I don't mean to speak about myself in third person, but we on top of this. I keep telling people in the Discord, we so far ahead of this, right? If Odell has a lawsuit against Sherelle and them spent the whole 4 hours on my panel trying to gather information about him, trying to find out information about his wife, about his kids, about when their court date is, so on and so forth, basically putting the welfare of his family in danger, putting his welfare in danger, then that's probably evidence that he would want to get to in order to present it to the courts. So it benefited Odell to actually, play nice with me in a sense, right? Plus, if he do need somebody to be a witness, right? If he do need somebody to be a witness or make a statement, right? Then he would need me in the future, right? So it plays better for Odell. Don't try to make it seem like, oh, Ralph's over there doing this and Ralph's over there doing. No, we're going to be us regardless. We're going to be us regardless. We're going to do us regardless. I don't give a fuck who comes through this page. This page ain't everything. This page don't say nothing about integrity. Who you let up on this panel does not determine how you deal with them, determines it. And you see how we deal with everybody. We deal with everybody the right way as opposed to trying to be nasty, as opposed to trying to, because y'all think y'all can sit over there, curse people out, and tell people to suck y'all dick that y'all ain't got. Suck my imaginary dick. Stop up. But then soon as somebody say something about your meat curtain, you sitting there talking about something. How dare he talk about my hootie. Yo nasty ass, funky ass meat curtain. Allegedly, it got a smell coming from it. Allegedly. She wants somebody to say something about her so bad so that way she can try to hold somebody in contempt. Well, if it don't get fouled, it don't get fouled. You know what I'm saying? We got the page back. We got to look at it. We take the silver lining and everything. We got the page back. We got 2 strikes taken off the page. And we pissed Maggie off in the process by allowing Odell to come up on the panel. We winning all the way around the board. We pissed, Denat off by getting the page back, which shows him that he's not in charge of nothing, right? We pissed Maggie off by allowing Odell to come up on the panel. We winning all the way around the board. And they mad. They want to try to make it seem like, he's a nobody and nobody cares and nobody cares. Apparently somebody cares. Apparently, the universe is saying, here you go, my boy. The universe found a way for us to get the page back, right? So you can say what you want to say. Obviously, the universe is paying attention to moi, okay? So don't get mad because the universe ain't paying attention to you. I know we share the same birthday, but we don't share this. You ain't getting none of this knowledge and wisdom. You getting all of that Jack Daniels. That's what you getting. The bobble-headed Jack Daniels baby. You trying to get sponsored by Jack. We are not in it for the right things. I'm trying to teach people, grow a community, build a family. You know what I'm saying? You doing some other shit. You trying to sit there and drink and shucky ducky quack quack. We is not trying to shucky ducky quack quack. Okay. Now look, somebody go drop at least $1 over here. We gotta at least get $1 in the GoFundMe. Please go donate at least $1. Show me it's real. Show me it's real, this feeling that I feel. You know what I'm saying? Show me it's real, this feeling that I feel. If everybody dropped $10, I promise you we'll probably close that out. She trying to give me some wisdom. No, she not. She trying to give me an STD. She Miss Pearly. She Miss Pearly off of Friday. She ain't trying to give me no wisdom. She trying to give me VD. She got something. She rubbed her shit up against a heater or a Persian rug or something. She just looked like she rubbed up on the wrong shit. She's built like a Charmin Ultra one of them Charmin Ultra bears. She looked like she jump out the shower and go cha-cha-cha, Charmins. Nah, I don't want no parts of that. Hey, somebody hit the hit the dollar one time for the GoFundMe. Stop for y'all make me roast her. Stop for y'all make me talk shit about her. Stop saying stuff for y'all know my mind fucked up. Stop for y'all make me say shit. I say the unorthodox shit. Y'all know I say the most unorthodox shit. Stop it. He's sitting there talking about something. I almost got traffic did. No, the fuck you didn't. Ain't nobody traffic your ass nowhere. Ain't nobody taking your ass to the bus stop. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody traffic your ass. Not trying to play the victim out here. I almost got traffic did it. Almost got traffic, did it. Fuck out of here. You ain't almost get no motherfucking traffic, did it? Oh, would you look at that? Somebody done, I done refreshed it. Somebody done hit me with the third piece. And they did it anonymously. I like that. I like anonymous gifters. I like that. That means you're not doing no recognition or anything. I know the fundraiser is located near me. Fuck you mean? This fundraiser is located near you. I know. Hey, hit it one time. Everybody just hit it one time. $5, $10. Nobody's gotta know. Plus, it's gonna piss them off to see me over here asking for money. It's gonna piss them off because look, they're not sitting there asking for money for acting classes. And as you can see, he is not an actor. Right now, he's saying, "Let me get some money for the content stuff." So he can do content on the road. So now he's buying little doodads and little gadgets off of Amazon and making it seem like he's preparing for the big trip. But then he's also dependent on them to also send the money for the trip because he's got to have money when he go out there. You know what I mean? So now he's got to play that down, right? Because he really depended on She Pink. He thought that he was going to break her. He thought he was. That's why he was so mad that we backed her up and gave her strength. He was so mad that we backed her up and gave her strength. Does GoFundMe take a cut from the total raise? I think upon sending it to your account, once you put the account that you're going to send it to, upon sending it to the account, I think they take like a certain percentage off the top or something like that. I'm not sure. If it is, it's not that much. It's a small percentage. Somebody said 10%. Yeah, she's not over there traumatized. She's over there monetized. She's trying to monetize. You said, I admit I'm petty. Hey, petty with principles is good. I take petty with principles. That means you got boundaries to, you know what I'm saying? It's levels to your petty shit. You ain't about to just go all out on somebody. You know how you know how you had them friends back in the day, like that you knew that they just was waiting to do some shit to you. Like you'll do one small thing and they'll go all out and do some way outrageous shit. Like, yo, where the fuck did all that come from? It's because they always was waiting to do that. They was in their mind, it's always been just give me one reason. Just give me a reason. Just give me a reason. Yo, if we can close this out within the next 3 days, what's today? If we can, man, I can be looking for a vehicle by the end of this week. By the end of this week, we can have the vehicle and be in motion. We can be in motion. I'm telling you, I'm coming to a theater near you. I'm telling you, I'm coming to visit people. I'm setting up events in areas. I'm going to this park. Yo, we're gonna be at this park. Whoever want to come out, come holler at us. Now, don't get it fucked up. I might have to have some goons with me because I know how a lot of y'all in this sector play, and y'all might try some shit. So I might have to have some goons with me. So if you pull up on some bullshit, don't be mad about the outcome. Don't try to be like, no, they attacked me. Da 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 da. No. We know how this shit works. We know how this shit works. If you think I'm not about to make sure that I'm safe, you got me twisted. And whoever trying to kick it that's in the collective, don't be on no setup shit. Don't try to tell me to come kick it with you and you call somebody else to rob me. First of all, I ain't got nothing for you to rob. Second of all, you might not let what you get. All right? Just saying. I'm just saying. So make sure y'all on the up and up because I'm going to be on the up and up. I'm going to be on the up and up. I'm going to still make sure I'm safe. But I'm gonna be on the up and up with y'all. I'm coming to have fun. I'm coming to enjoy life. I ain't coming for no weird shit. I'm not coming for you to have a story to tell. How you robbed a YouTuber or how you tricked. Nah, I'm not coming for none of that dumb shit. So, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. All right. Don't play the stupid games. All right, because I'm not. But I will be, you know what I'm saying? Let's kick it. Let's have a block party. Let's have a house party. Let's kick it. And I know a lot of y'all say that, look at that. We almost at 200. This shit already hit more than the Knots. Y'all care about me more than the Knots acting class. Look at that shit. It's already at 200. That's more than the Knots acting class right there. Damn, the Knot. Look like I'm going to have a motherfucking car before you get a scene in that next movie. Look like I'm going to be in a vehicle before your ass is starring in The Love Boat. Soon you'll be taking another ride. The Love Boat. All aboard. Maggie. Mama Siku Buku, Maggie. Mama Siku Buku. I wonder how much Jack Daniels you can buy with that, Maggie. Mama Siku Buku. Huh? You sitting over there for 5-6 hours trying to accumulate some funds so you can drink. Huh? We've been here for an hour and a half. GoFundMe looking good. I appreciate everybody that sent something to the GoFundMe, man. Y'all making it look real good. A van would be cool, wouldn't it? A van, but it can't be no creep van though. I can't get one of those creep vans. I gotta have a spacious van. Yeah, I'm trying to get my fix on Route 66. Here we come. I smell the road already. I smell it. Nah, my nose is stuffy. I don't smell that shit. I smell it. Nah, I don't smell it. Fuck, I gotta blow my nose. I smell it. Nah, it's the fucking Mucinex pills, man. This mucus shit, I thought it was supposed to get the mucus out, not dry the mucus up. This is some bullshit. This shit done tricked me. It dried out my nostrils. Hey, the GoFundMe is moving. It is moving. Listen. They is going to be upset with this one. Do you hear me? They is going to be upset with this one. And look, they're going to look all into it too. And one of them is clicking on it right now. I guarantee you, listen, one of them is clicking on the GoFundMe right now. And they're looking at like who started the GoFundMe. Who did it come from? They're going to have a story tomorrow. They're going to say, this must be one of his sister wives and so on and so forth. Watch. I do. I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I deserve to be around the people that love. You deserve it too. You deserve to be around like-minded people and people that love you. We all deserve this shit. It don't stop. It don't stop. It starts with me. You know what I mean? It don't stop with me. It starts with me. Christmas time come around, we might do a GoFundMe for you so you can get out easy. We all got to make it easier for each other. I feel like preaching the shit out of this GoFundMe right now. I feel like staying up until it hit 14, but I know that's going to be a tough grind because when you say you're going to stay up, people going to make sure too. They're going to make sure they get their hours, their money's worth. Don't send it all. Send it to them a little bit at a time. You can drag it out. I know, Darcy. I know y'all care. Somebody from Replay Gang going to see this in the middle of the night, and they're going to use their credit card and throw like 500 at it. That's what I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep and manifest that. When I wake up tomorrow, that shit's going to be at 1,000. I'm manifesting that. I'm putting all of that into the dream. I think you're gonna need a tour van. I think I'm gonna need a van, if it's gonna fit all of us. That's why we need like a tour bus. We need a couple of people to put it together. A mobile podcast. Come on, think about it. If we invest in a mobile podcast, where Jaguar at? Jaguar, you always on the run. You might as well invest in the mobile podcast. Shit, you always on the run. We can get that T-Mobile. We we can get that T-Mobile box and hook it up to the van and shit. We can stop at all the little parks and shit, all the little grill parks and shit. And we just put a tour around like all the little trailer parks areas, what they call it, tracking trailers, trailer campers, camper trailer parks. We can put the tour around camper trailer parks and just travel to camper trailer parks and just go on tour. They will love you, Jaguar. You said you were you already said that you was a trucker stop favorite. So imagine what you'll do at the campgrounds. Huh? By the campfire with marshmallows and shit, and you telling all of those crazy ass stories. Yeah, they will love you by the campground, Jaguar. I'm telling you, roasting marshmallows and Jag stories. Oh, yeah. Roasted marshmallows and Jag stories. They will love it. Oh, yeah. I can see it now. If we got a school bus, we would have to gut it out. We would have to gut it out. And we would probably have to find a school bus driver. Because we got to take turns, like, because I'm not just whipping around no big ass school bus. Just, hell no. I want to sit in the back sometimes. Just not a creepy van, right? We can't get the creepy van. We can't even go with the Scooby-Doo. We can't even go with like a Scooby-Doo type van. You know what I mean? We can't go with the Scooby-Doo mystery van. They're gonna think it's a creepy van. We gotta go with a excursion. That's what we gotta do. We gotta get a big ass excursion. Yeah. That's the best we could do. The big ass excursion. Get a bit, be swerving in a suburban excursion. We do have another GoFundMe, but that GoFundMe is for the land. This is for this GoFundMe is for the spiritual community that we building on TikTok. I'll show y'all this. Because they keep on saying, like, what do he got going on? What he got going for himself, so on and so forth. He don't know. Like, what they don't know is, like, we actually represent a company, like a, LLC for spirituality that we're actually building. Like, before we got into this whole Jaguar bullshit, like, literally before we got into this Jaguar bullshit, this was this is for the land, right? To build the community. We were doing this, you see it say Hartsville, South Carolina or whatever. Now I know a couple of y'all are going to try to go click on it and dig into it, but we've been doing this. This is why I said when No Nuts tried the whole I'm going to do the whole bike fun thing, I was thinking to myself, like, what the fuck? We actually build GoFundMes. We actually do this and help people. We had a whole one on TikTok where we was helping this guy get out of his car because we thought he was homeless in his car, but come to find out he was scamming. So yeah. But some of the people that we work with are not scammers, and you just got to weed through the fucked up people in order to get to the people that's not scammers. I am. I got to post it on the community wall. You right. I don't know how to do that. Let me do that right now because I really don't know how to do it. Let me see. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Okay. All right. We're gonna go to Ralph the Wise community wall, right? Let's go to Ralph the Wise community wall and try it over there first. All right. So first we want to go to view channel, then we want to go to customize channel. Your video was removed due to copyright removals. What the fuck? April 6th. What video we put out April 6th? Oh, this is the not shit. This is the not shit for the baby Dookie voice. We appealing. We fighting your shit. Submit counter notification. We ain't contacting your ass. We fighting your shit. We submitting a notification. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Sucker ass nigga. Sucker. I should reapply. Okay, so what I gotta go to? Customize. Hold on, what was I doing again? I was putting something on my community wall, right? Is that where all these comments at? I know, man. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to post on the community wall. As soon as I figure it out. Playlist posts. Oh, okay. Create a post. Is that where you go to create a post? Wait, go check and see if that's on the community wall. Let me edit it. It might be on the wall. Let me go. Let me go to the Energy Atlas and see if I can post it over there. Did that show up on the community wall? I'm not sure. On Ralph the Wise. Oh, okay. I ain't add no details to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't add any details to it. Okay. The community wall on Ralph the Wise. When you go to the profile on Ralph the Wise, you should be able to see like the community wall or whatever. You should be able to look at posts. All right, there you go. That should be a better one posted right there. You already visualize it being black? All right, let's see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Now that you say it, like I'm not gonna try to pick a black one. Now that you say it, like I'm not gonna try to pick a black one. Because I don't know the color of it yet. We got to get the money right first, and then, hey, look, that's the GoFundMe again for the like. If you want to help, if you don't want to help, it's fine. Thank you for being here. I'm not forcing nothing on anybody. Put a wrap on it, like one of it in a pic. Look, if you don't donate, that's fine. If you do donate, that's great. Whatever it is that you decide to do, we're completely fine with. Love is love. Appreciate everything, right? We do appreciate everything. Listen, and for real, like this is just one of many ways that the collective can show, the unification. We know that the backlash is going to come. We know that they're going to try to talk shit tomorrow. We know that they're going to try to say, we don't care. We don't care. Let us be the first to tell you, we don't care. Okay? You want to be this so bad, don't you, Maggie? You want to be this so bad. You not going to involve into this. Okay? You're not going to become Lilith. Okay? You is not the Lilith of this earth. Okay? You will never inherit the power of Lilith. You is not never going to get the power of Lilith. Okay? You are a character. You is a character. This is you. Oh, bobblehead baby. Huh? You's a bobblehead bandit. The fact that somebody's over there giving her all of this information. Oh, look at this, look at that, transactions. I want to go back and look at that live that they took. Like somebody actually took their time to send a bunch of $5 to the Cash App, to PayPal. Like, because all they showed was like a history of PayPal transactions. I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why in that live did she try to make it seem like she's not putting my business out there or exposing people that have nothing to do with YouTube, but she's exposing people that got nothing to do with YouTube. Oh, I'm not going to put this out there, and I got some pictures, but I'm not going to put that. You sound like damn Odell or somebody. Like, do you got some shit or no? I got some stuff, but I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to talk about the stuff that I got. I'm just going to say that I got the stuff that I got, but I'm not really going to talk about the stuff that I got. But I got the stuff. But I got it. It's just somewhere else. Not quite here. And you sitting there trying to make it seem like somebody, and he had his sister wives send this, and he did this, and he did that, and he made this, and man, get your asses out of here. You sat there with Cleo. You sat there with Cleo, called yourself exposing somebody history of Cash Apps. Are you serious? And even if somebody did have money sending, somebody sending money around, like somebody sent you money, you gladly spent that money. You didn't send that shit back and say, I can't accept this. You know? You didn't send it back and say, I couldn't accept this.
The same woman is the one, she has put up so many.
And look at this.
She has done so
look
many.
At this. This
call to the police.
This is a complete lie right here. Look. Somebody gave her bad
That is
information.
a second page. Gave her kid to her calling the police on this dude.
This is a lie right here.
C'est le son de la police.
Lie.
C'est le son de la police.
Complete lie.
He keeps on getting the police call on his ass.
Who did she look up? She looked up some random person's record. She took the name from my PayPal, looked up some random woman's record, and she's exposing some random woman's record.
Hey, listen, Ralph wanted to play with me. We shall play together. I ain't got no problem with him.
Straight lies. Like, make that shit make sense. She doxed the wrong person. The same shit Jag does. She's sitting there screaming, doing all of this shit, making it seem like some woman called the cops on me 10 times. Are you serious? Did you get in touch with that woman, or did somebody bring you fraudulent information? Did somebody bring you fraudulent information? You mean to tell me a woman called the cops on me 10 times and then still let me walk away with their kid? A window licker for sure. A fucking window licker for sure. I ain't got time. I didn't got time. You had time when you was hearting the shit out of every last one of my responses, right? When I said, yes, for me, I started at the beginning to help him build his platform. Look at this, heart, right? Then it says, I'm the one who actually found your page. Please don't be mad at me. LOL, heart, right? This is the not conversation, I think. Anyway, it was the whole Jag thing, heart, right? It was war, heart. So we helped quite a few of us suggestions to get monetized, etc. This ain't my conversation. The first weekend there, he crashed out on us. Yeah. See, this is her conversation with somebody that's giving her information. Whatever this picture is over here, this is the person that is spying in the Discord, right? Then she asked this person, do you know a woman named Stacy? This is her. She's seen what name came in through the PayPal. Now, remember, she said she's not asking about nobody's personal life. She don't ask questions about people's personal life, so on and so forth, right? But here she is asking questions about somebody's personal life. Do you know a woman named Stacy? Question mark, right? This person says, yes, I have her info, right? This is stalker shit. You ain't never see me. Do you have this info or that info? Why does he move so much? Why are you not cool with him anymore? I'm sending you pictures when I find him. Well, he crashed out on me one morning after he crashed out on Lady Letitia in his Discord one morning. So now she's trying to say I crashed out on her after I crashed out on Lady Letitia, right? I'm telling people, let's not play these games, right? Even with the Lady Letitia thing, I didn't crash out on Lady Letitia. I said it looks confusing. I said, when you give bits of information to one person and then take bits of information to another person, it looks like y'all just trying to do shit for clout. That's what I told Lady Letitia. For Lady Letitia to tell Bonnie, here you go, to tell me to do this or whatever it was. Like, I ended up with messages, but then the same day that I ended up with messages was the same day that I'm live, and then Lady Letitia leaves my live and go over to AT2 live when she could have said, hey, we're going over to AT2 live now. Bonnie's going to be over there, right? So once again, this is a mix that we didn't involve ourselves in, right? So when it came down to it, I'm like, why don't y'all just put the information on one person's page, right? If it's going to be AT2, take all of the evidence and all of the information to him, right? Don't split up the information. It's like, oh, you go to this person's page for the interview, but you got to go to this person's page for the receipts. And then you got to go to this person's page for to find out all the results of what happened. That's what I was saying at that time. Don't mix up the information in different places. Just put it all in one place so everybody can get to it. That's what I was saying, right? It ain't had nothing to do with oh, he was upset or jealous, weird shit, right? That's them, right? She's so special. This is how special she is. The person says that he's crashing out, and Maggie say, what do you mean by crashed out? What do you mean by crashed out? And then this person goes on to lie and say, he yells, he screams. It's like walking on eggshells. Women crying. Is it? It is not like that in the Discord. It's not like that in the Discord. But here we are with Maggie and her spies trying to get a narrative. And here's the person's face. That looked like Vampire or somebody. That looked like the chick Vampire. That looked like somebody from the Knots. That looked like one of the Knots mods right there. That looked like the lady that came up on the panel today. The one Kia, whatever her name is. That looked like that person. Like, come on. This is one of the Knots mods bringing her some fraudulent information. And she ran with it. She doxed somebody. She just doxed somebody. And what? She's going to make it seem like she's operating good? Look, I walked in on a lady crying, and she was trying to tell me why he was upset, right? And then she say, because he's screaming at them. And then she say, he cursed her out so bad. And then Maggie say, wow, what the fuck? Love is love indeed, right? These people are hilarious. This is her message log with the spy that's in the Discord, right? And look, the spy goes on to say, he was mad Lady Letitia went to AT2's platform, not his, ... right? So he took it out on us. Remember that with Bonnie? Then she say, what? Wow, he is such a clout-chasing asshole, right? Of course, Spy's going to do what Spy's going to do because their fight is not against me. Their fight is against men. Their fight is against men, all men. I'm just a heterosexual man that they want to put their fight against, but they're against all heterosexuals, especially ones who are intelligent. You know what I mean? Let me find you some pictures, she say, right? This person is sending all type of evidence from an open Discord, a Discord that Maggie herself can bring her ass in and join, right? Once again, now this goes back. Now you got to ask yourself, do Murph have spies in the Discord, or was it Maggie that had spies in the Discord? Was it Maggie this whole time that had spies in our Discord trying to find different shit out? You know? Or is she still working with Murph? And this person said, we didn't want to visit him. Us women only wanted wanted each other. We all got cool. What the fuck is you exposing? Look, she and then Maggie talking about something. I want to start exposing him now, LOL. This is the thing about showing your text log, right? You want to fast read by it and not point out the fact that y'all sitting here gossiping on the back end, trying to find out information about somebody as you sit there and lie and make it seem like you're not digging into somebody's personal life. Do you know Stacy? Do you know this? Do you know that person? Who's his wives? Find out the names of his wives. Let's look into them. Is it Sassy? Is Sassy one of them? Is this person one of them? Shut up. You is the cult, Maggie. You the cult. Then say, let me find some pictures for you of what I have. And then she say, thank you so much. He is a POS all the way, right? Yeah, piece of shit, sure. He had to move out 2 days ago. Evidence and all, right? So she never showed any evidence of nothing, right? Because then that would only further prove that I moved out my house because of the fucking threats that they were making about saying they was going to have somebody watch my kid. So that only further proves that I left the house because of these fuckers, right? They're so dumb. Now, she say, he moved out. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let me show you a few things, right? So this person showed them a few things, right? I don't know who this person is. Then they say, what the fuck? Thank you for sharing this with me, right? So whoever it is thought that they were getting the information and they were going to expose me, but then they looked up, Stacy and tried to find out all of these back end conversations. 2019, 2018, you can't even go back these far on me, because even if this is the right person, if this is Seven's mom's info, it doesn't pertain to me because I only knew her for 4 years. So none of these fucking whatever, you're putting somebody else's history out here. You're doing the same shit that the Knot does. You're doxing somebody's information. You're doxing the wrong person. Like, make that shit make sense. Then look, this is my log with her, right? This is my conversation with her, right? I said, hope you're good. I was not coming up to bash you. I was coming up to back you up, right? This is when all of y'all told me to check on her after the Too Strong thing, right? All of y'all said check on her after the Too Strong thing when she dropped off Too Strong panel. Look at the dates, right? She's not showing the dates because she knows the dates show that it was that day, right? So I said, hope you're good. I was not coming up to bash you. I was coming up to back you up. Love is love. That's what I said, right? She hearted it, right? Then she turned around and said, thank you, right? And then she said, I hope you are okay after the convo with the Knot, right? Then I laughed. I said, love is love. Have a great day, right? Because I already see what she's trying to do. She's trying to spark a back end conversation with me about the knot, so she can have back end text of me talking about the knot. That's why she asked, I hope you were okay with the conversation with the knot, right? So I said, love is love. Have a great day, because I already know she's trying to get me to say something on the back end about the knot, right? So then I said, LOL, the knot is so hurt over that. He is striking the hell out of my page, right? That's all I said. I'm laughing, right? Now look at all the hearts that she's putting on my side. I ain't heart not one fucking thing that she said. I didn't heart not one thing she said. Not one, right? So because I knew she was going to bring up this whole, you told me that I was going to get money and da-da-da-da-da. Now, just in case y'all don't know where the money conversation came from, right? There was a whole moment where she came up and she was talking shit, and I said, by the time I get done, you gonna need a whole bottle of that Jack Daniels. And she was like, I don't have no money. And I was like, well, what's your PayPal? I'll send it to you, right? This was when she came up on the panel the very first time, right? Okay, Maggie, you know they do have apps. Yeah, we don't care about that. Can you explain
I
why
care about that.
I don't care what you care
So-
about. If you're not trying to answer my questions, I damn sure ain't about to answer your questions. Why are you attacking so many Black American women? I don't care if you roll your eyes in your head. By the end of the night, I'll have you taking 50 damn shots of that Jack Daniels. So get it ready. Get the
I
Jack
don't have
Daniels
any
ready.
anymore.
You don't have any? What's your Cash App so I can send you some money? Because you're going to need some Jack Daniels after I get done with you tonight. What's your
I have
PayPal?
a PayPal.
Yeah. Put your PayPal up, because by the time I get done with your ass, you're going to need about 50 shots. Let's go. Why are you attacking Black American women? And that was the conversation that opened up the door where she was going to try to hold me to my words and say, you said you was going to send me some money for the Jack Daniels and da. So we went ahead and got that out the way by sending her the fucking money. We're 50 steps ahead of them. We are 50 steps ahead of them. She's so special. So special. Stop licking that fucking window and you would see. Stop licking that window and you would have seen that we were already out ahead of you. You would have seen that we already seen through the bullshit. You would have knew you wasn't about to flim flam us. But you still sitting over there trying to flim flam. Still sitting over there trying to flim flam. Come on. Who is you fooling? We've been 10 steps ahead of you. That's why I sent the money. I knew that it was a trap walking in. I knew it was a trap walking in. Look, first of all, I didn't do it on a public setting, right? I didn't come out and try to do it to get clout, right? I did it on the back end, right? So I knew one way she was going to either try to say I hit on her, right? Just like they trying to say I hit on Golden. They was trying to say the same thing. You know, they was going to try to say that I hit on Golden or I hit on her, right? They was opening up the door. This is why it's so hard, like, to try to like build collectives, because whenever you try to build collective, this is the bullshit that they try right here, right? They try to say that you hitting on everybody, right? Oh, everybody knows that the Discord slinging dick shit is a joke, but they want to sit there and be like, he really slinging dick. And if I was slinging dick, so what? We all grown. We all grown. Who cares if somebody is Discord? People are grown. Y'all telling me that y'all worried about somebody else's. Y'all control what I get to do with my body. Y'all get to control what other people get to do with their body. Who the fuck put them in that much power? Who gave them that much power? I never gave them that much power over me where they can say what I could do and can't do. I didn't give them that much power over me. She mad because she 4 years out and can't figure out how to get somebody to touch her. Huh? She mad because she can't figure out how to get somebody to whistle her Dixie. Don't nobody want to whistle her Dixie. That's why she mad, because don't nobody want to whistle her Dixie. You ain't get mad because we got people that want to whistle our Dixie. Shit. Shit, we mad at me. I know somebody that want to whistle my Dixie. Shit. All this weird stuff going on. She mad because she ain't got nobody that want to pipe her. Her plumbing all fucked up. Sitting there, all that Jack Daniels. I know that thing hot down there. Jack Daniels made that thing hot. You know, Jack make that thing hot. Somebody got to blow on it. Somebody got to cool it off. Got to put an ice cube down there or something. You know, she down there bothered. Nobody wants to touch it. Man, motherfuckers ain't even volunteering to touch it. That's the bad thing. She trying to make it seem like she's unresisting. It's easy. I am a woman. I am a woman. It is easy for me to go out and get dick. I can do it with my eyes closed. I can go out and get dick whenever I want to. Then why you ain't do it yet? 4 fucking years in, you still sitting in the room, still sitting there bobbing your motherfucking head, complaining about everybody else and what they doing, why did this person get some? Why did that person get some? That's probably why you lost all your friends in Canada in the first place. Too busy worried about who was doing what and who was fucking who and why everybody was doing who and nobody was doing you. Right? And if we really want to talk, let's talk about that, that incident that almost claimed your life. Supposedly, that's the only real thing that your ass don't want to talk about. Is the real shit that happened. You want to sit there and tell us about your traumas and tell us about shit that happened to you when you was 10 years old, but you won't talk about that motherfucking disease that almost took your ass out, that got your ass drinking like that. You don't want to talk about that shit. Sitting here lying, trying to make it seem like you was a virgin till you was 27 years old. None of that shit makes sense, Maggie. If you got SA when you was younger, how the fuck is you lying to people telling them that you was a virgin till you was 27? That shit don't make sense. If you got SA, that took your virginity right there. So how the fuck did you not? None of the shit you say makes sense. And I'm tired of people not fucking questioning it. I'm just tired of people not fucking questioning your bullshit. It's all bullshit. It was bullshit when you said it, and it's bullshit now. Let's be honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Huh? I'm just being honest. It's bullshit. Sitting there telling stories. How this 35-year-old man called your phone. A 35-year-old man just kept calling my phone. He was 35. He wouldn't leave me alone. The 35-year-old man just kept calling my phone. Yeah. Okay. I bet. Because you gave him the number. You a SEX worker. That's what the fuck you is. You a Canadian SEX worker. That's what the fuck you is. And you can't do it in the streets no more. So now you do it online. You've been prostituting your whole life. I know a prostitute when I see a prostitute It's like running across a temptation. You know a temptation when you see a temptation. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit the GoFundMe, man. Check out the GoFundMe. We about to get this vehicle. We about to get this vehicle. As soon as we get the rest of the little, let me see, where's it at? Let's see where the number's at. Hold on, let's see if it moves. Let hit. Oh shit. It's moving gradually. It's at 270. Damn, we already did better than the Knots acting class. The Knots acting class been up for months and still ain't hit the 200 mark yet. We already doing better. Look like y'all want me on the road more than y'all want him in the next Black Panther. Guess y'all want me in the vehicle more than y'all want him in the next Good Burger. Home of the Good Burger. Now I see why they mad. Now I see why they upset at me. Now I see why they kind of mad at me. A motherfucker sit there for super chats all day and don't get that much. And then they see me come up, they're going to be mad as hell. They're going to be mad as hell. And he made them buy him a car and he made them do this. I ain't making nobody do nothing. Y'all just can't, y'all mad because y'all can't move the people. Huh? Everybody get up. I'm talking verbs to you, baby. Fast, fast, man. They just upset. They mad because they can't move the people. They don't know how to move the people. They don't know the power of the tongue. Huh? They don't know the power of the tongue. They still thinking about penis operations. You know? They don't know it's the tongue that I'm putting on, motherfucker. It's the tongue. You worried about me slinging dick. You better worry about me putting that tongue on some shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. You know they take everything literal. They take everything literal. Why you ain't take that marriage to damn I was joking. Remember, this the one that ran around, said she was married to Murph. For how long? She ran around, said she was married to Murph. For how long? Huh? She said she was married to Murph. For how long? Yeah. So she was lying to people. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. They coming to see me. We might as well change the name to David Ruffin and the Temptations. Yeah, I like that. We ain't gonna change the name. Well, I see you at practice tomorrow. I'm gonna be here early. I'm gonna be here before you. As soon as he said, "Well, you out." Well, you out. He was like, I'm just playing. I'm gonna see you at practice. And see you tomorrow. Oh, this is David Ruffin and the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, oh. They coming to see me. All right. She in the back talking about something. The whole world of ashtray to Eddie Kane. You was not Eddie Kane. Swear you exposing somebody, talking about I can't wait to expose him. You ain't exposing shit. You fell for the fucking 52 fake. That's what you did. You fell for the dumbest shit on the market. They made you expose yourself. This is what they did. They made you expose your dumbass self of how promiscuous you is, right? Ain't nobody that's been essayed at a young age sitting here taking these pictures like this. Ain't nobody that's been essayed at a young age got a whole fucking trap, a thirst trap Instagram. You got a thirst trap Instagram for a reason. Because you looking to try to get on OnlyFans. Nobody want to see you, Maggie. Well, how you don't understand that? Nobody want to see you. $30 is not the new $20, and you is not bringing sexy back. I'm sorry. You is not bringing sexy back. It's not happening. Okay? Let's just face it. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Sat over there and try to make it seem like you was all so worth it. I got to be number one. I got to be. You did all that joking in our face, all that flirtatious ass. Ralph, stop it. Stop it, Ralph. Stop it. Be nice. Like you was controlling something. If you don't get that fake ass shit up out of here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I knew that when she was doing that shit with the knot, that they was trying to do some sneaky shit. She was trying to play cool with me, but then also trying to get information, trying to get me to send her something about the knot, trying to, like, it was just all bait shit. Yeah, she was looking up dirt. She was sitting there trying to get people to send her stuff. Trying to sit there and talk about some shit. She do the trial of Ralph and shit like that. While we sitting there saying, Maggie, we don't got no problems with you. We cool. Like we love is love. She's sitting there trying to find out some fuck shit so she can sit there and this is what she wanted. She wanted back and forth griff so she can get money off of that shit. Traumatize, monetize, traumatize. But if I go too hard, if I say some shit too harsh, she gets to cry and make money off of it. And then a bunch of people come over and ask me, why'd you make Maggie cry? Why'd you make Maggie cry? And she get to sit over there and say, he's a bitch, 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 bitch. He's a bitch, bitch, bitch. Don't you know those are fighting words? Like in America, those used to be fighting words. So I don't see how you keep on just making it seem like you can keep on popping shit and apologizing to people. Everybody see that you fake for that shit. And you really just close, you might as well close your panel down because you let Cleo up there and talk for that long. I mean, it's one thing to let Cleo up to drop in a couple of words, but you actually let Cleo up there to put out that much fucking disinformation on your panel. And you sat there and agreed with her as you too did the same disinformation ass shit. You doing anything to be seen. You trying to act like Danny so bad, like you expose somebody. I exposed a black man that's doing no good. No, you fucking lying on a black man. That's what you're doing. You're making yourself look stupid as hell because you're actually lying on a good person. Selective outrage. That's what I'm saying. Selective outrage. She want to sit here and try to make it seem like somebody called the police on me so many times. And I didn't even know Seven's mom at this time that she's trying to expose. If this is, because I never asked Seven's mom her fucking history or background or whatever. But I didn't even know Seven's mom at none of this fucking time to see all of these, phone calls, police phone calls, or whatever the fuck they sitting here trying to expose. And I think that's kind of fucked up. I think that's kind of fucked up that they are exposing somebody else's life that ain't got shit to do with nothing. That's like me looking up her mom and showing you her mom's criminal record. That's like me looking up Maggie's dad and showing you Maggie's dad fucking police record. But they want to make it seem like everybody else is out here doing the fucked up shit and everything that they doing is okay and kosher. I'm cool with it though. I'm cool with it because it's falsified information. It's falsified to put that. That's not my records. That's not somebody that called the police on me. Look up my records. I wouldn't even give a fuck if she was showing my records. You can't look up some random person and attach that random person to me. That's weird as shit. You know? Yeah, if that's the case, why don't you just go for the worst? Just say I used to kick it with fucking Marilyn Manson or somebody that ate people or some shit. Just go for the worst. You know? Say I used to hang out with Sam during the summer of Sam or some shit. He was in New York hanging out with Sam during that one summer. She did it intentionally because she wants me to release something. Remember, I told y'all, Maggie always wanted she wanted me to release her OnlyFans or nudes or something that might be out there. She wants me to release that so she can play the victim. So she wants me to continue attacking her. She wants me to do something. Remember, we already text her mom and told her mom, do you know your daughter is online, coming at black women? Like, what we gonna do? Start calling other family members? She want us to do that so she can try to be like, oh, look at him, look at what this. No. You keep on doing what you doing. You doing a great job over there showing your cards, Maggie. You're doing a great job putting someone else's information out there, basically really victimizing another victim. You're victimizing another victim. You're putting another victim out there. If this lady had to call the police 10 fucking times and now you trying to make her relive that shit and monetize off of that shit, you're the real monster. You're the real fucking monster. And only reason why you did that because you thought that would cause a problem. Somebody else put you up to that. That's how I know you didn't do that. Somebody else put you up to that. Why would somebody sent you a Cash App and then you expose the person that sent you a Cash App? This is why I say you don't send these people money. Somebody sent her a PayPal. I sent her a PayPal from my phone, right? And then she looked up the PayPal's person information and doxed the PayPal person. Literally, she doxed the person that is on my PayPal name, the Stacy Maley. She doxed this person. She tried to erase the last name, talking about, oh, I'm not going to put out their surname. It's on my fucking PayPal. How you dox the name that's already the fuck on the PayPal? And then try to make it seem like she didn't dox this person or didn't. You just put this person's full fucking name out there. Like, how are you trying to cover up something and make it seem like you was the modest one not doing something? Oh, you covered up the one spot that's actually already seen on my PayPal. Any fucking genius can see that. That's why you're not smart. How you gonna say you're covering up the last name and the last name is right there on my damn PayPal? You literally I sent you money using a PayPal and you use that to try to look me up. That's why I don't be using my own fucking shit, because of monsters like you, fucked up people like you. Fucked up ass person. Fucked up ass person. Sitting there trying to make yourself look so right by putting falsities on other people, trying to make yourself seem so right by putting falsities on other people. Man, y'all make sure y'all hit this GoFundMe. Y'all hit this GoFundMe, go donate to the GoFundMe. The numbers is going up. The numbers is going up. I got to be cautious because some of the names are showing on here and I don't want some of the name. I don't know if everybody's okay. Some people are paying anonymous, so that's great. But I don't want people to get I'm not trying to participate in no doxing of people, so try to be cautious with it. But yeah, y'all go make sure y'all hit that up. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit don't even make sense. How you gonna sit there? And this is the crazy thing. I want y'all to think about this. This is how you know the levels of attack that they're going through, because this is a try and a fail right here. This is a try and a fail, right? Let's say that this person was one of my sister wives, right? So you mean to tell me one of my sister wives sent you money and you looked up their information and doxed them? Does that make sense? Does that make sense that you literally looked up the name that was on the PayPal? You looked up the name that was on the PayPal and you doxed the person that was on my PayPal. Wow. How does that make sense? For sending her money, they got doxed. Now you see why I say it's dangerous sending these people money? How somebody send you money so you can get alcohol and you dox the person that sent you money so you can drink? Now you see why I keep y'all name. Now you see why I don't announce y'all. Now you see why I don't announce the people that's gifting. Now you see why I don't announce the people that's sending to the Cash App. Now you see why I don't try to say anything about that, because you see the fucking bullshit. You see the shit. They're going to message you. They're going to reach out to you. This is the shit that they do. If they see you supporting somebody, whatever, this is the shit that they do. They try to make it so you don't want to support that person no more. You don't want to. Can you imagine if this person is watching her live? Right? Can you imagine if this person is watching her live and see fucking their record pop up like that? That's crazy. That's crazy. She don't care though. She don't care. You know, she's just trying to do anything to get me to come back over to her panel, to get me to say something to her, to get me to respond, anything to get me back into a circle jerk of bullshit. That's what she's going to say and do. Anything. Anything. That's what she's going to do. She needs the content that bad. It ain't like I'm a celebrity. She made it seem like I was Shannon Sharpe and she was exposing the fact that I did some shit. I'm not even a monetized person. And she say I'm a nobody, but look how much she digging into my life. As she sit and say she don't want to know about my life, as she's sitting, asks questions. Who's Stacy? Do you know who Stacy is? Right? And then look, she caught herself putting my mug shot out there. Look, this is what she caught herself doing. This is the information that she was gathering as she pretended to be my friend. She was gathering information so she can later say the trial of Ralph. If she has this information, right? And she say that somebody called the cops on me 10 times. If she say somebody called the cops on me 10 times and she pulled up this information, my jacket, right? Then it should have domestic violence cases in there. It should have these cases in there that she's talking about. Why don't she have these cases in there? Why don't she have my criminal jacket that says I have domestic, but she wants to say somebody called the cops on me 10 times? She wants to say a woman called the cops on me 10 times, yet she never showed you no proof of this being in my jacket. And she has my jacket right there, right? She's doxing me right here at the same time. Yes, I'm 6'5", black, brown eyes, all of this shit, right? Ethnicity. You see what it says for ethnicity? Unknown. Right? This is Maggie now. This is Maggie. She called herself doing her big one. This is her doing her big one. Right? Is sitting there so concerned about her platform. She's doing her big one. Listen, this was supposed to be, this shit is titled, is AT2 misleading you about Jaguar Wright? But then she do a whole fucking bit about me. How? How? Y'all gotta make this shit make sense. How she do a whole live about me and use information from spies who's lying to her about what's going on in the Discord? Why ain't none of the women that I want y'all to think about this. Why is none of the people that's in the Discord, AT2 was over there today. Why ain't none of the people that's in the Discord coming up on her panel talking and saying that that's what's going on in the Discord? Even the people that got kicked out the Discord want it back in the Discord. Even the people that got kicked out the Discord, they like, oh man, it was so chill in there. Can you please let me back in? She really caught herself doing her big one and didn't do shit. And didn't do shit. She mad because she got the clickbait pages. She got the clickbait pages. She got those pages. She want to be seen so bad. Look, she want people to see her so bad. All this doctored up work, all of this, AI worked on the screen. Like she want to be seen so bad. She wants to be seen so freaking bad. And then look what she goes to. She goes to the ideal couple This is what she wants to see real men as, right? This is what she wants. She wants the feminine energy, the feminine man, right? She don't want the masculine man that comes with logic and wisdom, understanding. She don't want that. Her ideal image is a feminine man, right? That's what she wants. That's what you see. She takes you away from all these other clips, and then she goes to that clip and she, yes, and I can see myself with, but you know, shut up. Shut your old no good. Act like you know about some content. Want to act like you doing content about Shannon Sharpe. Oh, we gonna cover Shannon Sharpe, and because you know he's a. You ain't talk about Drake yet, and Drake doing all types of fuckery. You talking about all these other people, and you ain't even talk about Drake. And why ain't you look into Drake? And he's in your damn what? Oh, I guess you gonna tell us about all the American men, but you ain't gonna tell us about Drake, Drizzy. Huh? She ain't gonna tell us about that. It's BBL Drizzy. It's BBL Drizzy. Got the best BBL in history. I know you see this blow up. It's BBL Drizzy. BBL. BBL.
Don't act like you don't know me. This cake will make you show up.
I know you see this blow up. Get your ass out of here. You ain't talk about Drake not one time. Act like we don't want you to cover no type of entertainment. We know that your opinion don't count. We know the shit that you say don't count. All you could do is rewatch shit over there. That's it. You go over there. That's all you're gonna do is rewatch shit. The titles don't even match. She titled that shit about AT2 and spent the whole time talking about me. That shit don't even make sense. How the fuck you title something AT2? You drawing in people with the title, and then you talk about something that's completely off. That you should have just titled that shit "The Trial of Ralph the Wise." You gonna do it? You doing all of this fake ass shit, but then still doing a trial on me. Why are you so worried about me? Why are you so pressed about me? Why are you so worried about my content? What I got going on? Who I can bring to my panel? Who can come over there? Who's interested in what I'm talking about? Who's not? Why the fuck is that? Why are you so pressed about that? Oh, he's got a moral compass. Oh, he came over here with it. That's why I switch up my operation. Because I'm never going to let somebody like you know what I'm doing. I'm going to always keep y'all confused. That's why you mad now. You thought you was doing something that was in my favor. You was stealing my content of pointing out all the faults of Jaguar, and you thought that I was going to be like, yes, I like her, yes. And that shit didn't work. So now you like, what the fuck? I don't understand. You sitting there confused, got to take more and more shots. I don't understand. I don't understand. I thought he was against her. I thought he was against her. Oh my God. Is he working with her? Oh my God, he's so confusing. Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Never let you know what the fuck I'm doing. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. She want me to come to Canada. Huh? Canadian dry. Huh? She said Canada dry. She need me to come to Canada. Find out what that Mountain Dew. She said Canada dry. She want to find out what that Mountain Dew. That's a bar right there, ain't it? That's a bar. Y'all know that's a bar. That's a bar and a half right there. Huh? That's a bar and a half right there. Hey, Maggie, we need you to go back live.
Emergency. I just got out of surgery.
We need you to go back live on this page. Maggie, we need you to go back live on this page. We know you can get in it. We know you can get in this page. We need you to go back live on this page right here.
And it won't work. I did some shit in my past and it's cursing me. I'ma stay right here on this spot to go take breath from me. I'm sipping his hand and he just pain, but it ain't helping. My little nigga going against the grain and that shit stressing me.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it. No, I don't want it.
I just shot at a nigga for talking some shit on the gang, he paid the price. I was young in the rush for the money, my hunger for paper saved my life. And I should get saved tonight. If you want that lick shit, we can get rich quick, we can get paid tonight.
I don't want it. I don't want it, Maggie. I don't want it. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. No. You keep it. That's your shit. That is your shit. Hey, man, let's close out with our song, man. Let's close out with something.
We've been journeying in the wrong direction this whole time. We've been journeying outside of ourselves. Why?
It's been a long time on here, pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Maybe this is the year right here. Energy. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better, you know.
Right. Energy. Go within. There's something inside.
Y'all have a great night. Namaste. I say,
First stage is realizing that you are.
Get over to the floor. If not,
that's the first step. Confront yourself.
Trying to be on the road on the weekend.
Realizing that you are.
Trying to go get a car.
Energy.
Every glove.
It's been a long time on here, pushing out knowledge, understanding. They can't put negative notion on us. Think about it. Great things happen whether they want to believe it or not. Maybe this is the year right here. This is the year right here. Right. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better, you know.
Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better, you know. One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't let nobody tell you that you great you are.
Energy.
Now, once again, for the people who's going to try to paint the narrative around the Golden situation, I mean, really, the WhatsApp messages alone will show you exactly what you're not seeing. See, it's a lot of these people that's playing games on the back end, right? When you got somebody contacting you, trying to make it seem like, hey, I didn't mean to, do this and I didn't mean to do that, and so on and so forth, then I guess you really would have to ask that person what really took place, right? You can't ask me what took place when we've been operating the same since we've been on here. We've been showing people love, standing up for people that don't want to stand up for themselves. We ain't been on here causing too much problems. So to come over here and try to make it seem like we did something, wasn't we the one that showed her love, right? Wasn't we the one that went over to her panel when nobody else was going over there and poured love into her? I think people are forgetting just how we've been moving on here, right? So I don't think it's no medicine over here that need to be took. I think you guys might need the medicine if you guys are not seeing what's right in front of your face. But hey, to each his own, man. You guys are allowed to perceive this reality however you want to perceive this reality. That's the beauty about this reality, right? Life is based on the eye of the beholder. If you're beholding trickery and fuckery, then trickery and fuckery is what you're going to get. I don't want to see that. So I see through it and I see past it. You guys are welcome to fall for it. You guys are welcome to fall for the French accent. You guys are welcome to fall for the I'm not American, so I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know. So if you don't fucking know, why do you got so much to say about America if you don't know? But you guys are never asked the right question. So therefore, I guess you'll be stuck in that loop, right? But any questions that you might have for Golden, you might want to go ask Golden. I can't answer no questions for Golden, right? If Golden feel like I fell out with her, then that's how Golden feel. I thought the last time I seen Golden, I said, "Love is love. Have a great show." That's the last time I talked to Golden. So I don't know what happened to Golden that y'all talking about, because the last time I talked to Golden, we was on good terms. I said, "Love is love. Have a great show." She was like, "Hey, Ralph, you want to come up?" I was like, "No, just stopping through to show love." And that was that. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's it. That's all. So any questions that you might have spun up on Maggie's panel, I think y'all would have to take that up with Maggie, since she's the creator of them lies. You know what I mean? Y'all have a great night. We out.